Morning from the Hashknife. Well, I got feed put out this morning and just peeled around looking to look everybody over, and I see a cow bedded down over here that wasn't bedded down when I come up here, so that's never a good sign at feeding time. We're about 2 months too early, or a month and a half before we start to calve, so I gotta see what's going on here. This is almost looks like a heifer, bred heifer. I hope the heck she's not trying to abort. Yeah, it's a bred heifer. Let me get out and take a look at her. See what we got going. I don't like this at all. Hey honey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what's going on? Your tummy hurt? Your tummy hurt? I don't see anything obvious. It's been super cold this last week, down to that 48 below with wind chill. Looking for any discharge or anything in the snow here. I don't see a thing. She just walked over here and laid down. Looking at her breathing a little bit. Respiration. I'll just kind of keep an eye on her and see if she goes back over here and eats, but yeah, she just looks a little stiff on that hind end. Maybe she's got in a fight, got ran off. I don't know, so I wasn't watching close while I'm feeding. She sure is a little lethargic and moving slow, almost like she's favoring that hind end a little bit. Just got there. Yeah, bedded down again. Yeah, I'm not liking this. She's alert. Obviously, she wanted to get up and move away from me. Yeah, she almost acts like she's going to abort. She is definitely uncomfortable on that gut. Laying, trying to get comfortable. It's looking like she's trying to calve. But she is definitely not ready to calve. In bed in this hay, she's not hungry. Or at least she's just not got an appetite for it. But she lays, tries to roll on her side. So I'm gonna leave her alone for a little while and see what transpires here, and give her an hour or so, maybe two, and then check on her. It's been a couple hours and I just wanted to come check on her, and I was mistaken. She's not a heifer, she's just a smaller cow. She had a calf this last spring, and nothing unusual that I knew about or noticed or piqued my interest in her for any reason. And we'll just go ahead and check her again. Again, she's comfortable laying here in the feed bed. Let's see, nothing unusual. Just curious, your eyes are bright. What do you think, girl? What's going on with you? Just having an off day? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you too much? Some of that gas station sushi? Look at that vulva. There's nothing that appears to me. There's no discharge. Again, laying here. Girls have lost a little weight through a real cold snap, but not in poor health by any means. Her nose looks good. She's not got snot running out of it. Maybe she just got in a fight, got beat up a little bit. Hopefully this is all we see of it. And in a couple of days I will have forgotten about it, and so we'll see. Yeah, I see a little stagger on that hind end a little bit. Second day, just before daylight, and just got done feeding. Sun's coming up. And just walking through these cows, looking for 134, and here she is. Look here, she's just walked over and bedded down, because I just put this out right away. So same thing, she is coming to use this as bedding more than anything. Things haven't changed much, it doesn't look like. Again, I'm looking at any kind of a discharge from her hind end, and worried a little bit about spontaneous abortion. Again, her eyes look pretty good. She's alert, and doesn't look any different than yesterday. See her gait's off a little tiny bit, kind of short stepping the hind legs a little bit, not bad. But she is moving with me pushing her a little. Kind of an indication that she's got something with her belly or something ailing her. It's not horrible. Otherwise she'd just lay there and let me get a lot closer and wouldn't try to get away so much. But maybe we'll have some luck today. She's sniffing that, more like, am I going to bed down there or am I going to eat some of it? So let's see what happens. We'll give her some time. There's a mouthful of, yeah, that's a good sign. I like that when they start to eat a little bit. So we'll check on her a little bit later. This is the third day. Been checking on 134 and here she is. Right up to the dinner bucket. First flake that came out on this alfalfa. And again, she's looking good. She's on her feet. She's actively feeding, trying to push her way in here and compete with some of these other cows. Same thing, she looks good, bright-eyed. And still a little bit, she's a little thinner than I really want her to be, but she's been off her feed. It doesn't take long for some of these cows to drop some weight. See, she's still moving just a little bit oddly on that hind end. I'll get her to move some more. Come on, baby. She says, why do I have to do this? Shh, come on. There we go. A little stiff, so maybe she was just banged up a little bit in a fight. Something didn't agree with her. We don't know for sure, but what we do know is that if you trend her behavior over a couple of days, she's back on her feed, she's moving around. We got some good, decent weather here we're going to have for about a week or 10 days. So that helps. But it's just like a doctor that doesn't know what's going on. We're not going to put her in the hospital. We're going to let her stay here at home and recuperate and kind of watch her, see how she's doing. And to me, this looks like a success. So we'll just kind of, like everybody else, you just kind of look them over, take a check on them. And if you see something, you watch. If you can figure out what it is, good. If not, you wait till it gets a little bit worse or you have an answer. And here we have no answer, but we just got something getting better, and we can only speculate on what caused her to be a little bit lethargic and off her feet. I suspect she wanted to just call in sick.
Check on number 134, who's been off her feed, and Brandon brought her in yesterday morning. Do you think her eyes look a little swollen and red?
I think they're sunk back in her head because she's dehydrated.
Oh.
Bit, yeah. Come on, honey, you gotta get up. Come on, you gotta get up.
Let's see if we can get you to water, baby. Yeah, it's a girl. Drink more than that.
Drinking.
She got a sip.
A little bit.
Our 134, who's not feeling well. We're trying to get her in the corral and in the chute so we can give her some antibiotic. She's just not feeling good. She's weak on the hind end. Her face is a little swollen. We just don't know. You're not going to like what he does, so I'd suggest you. She doesn't have a lot of meat on her because she's dehydrated. I mean, you know, she's just gaunt. Poor thing. Come on, baby. Put her hand on the move. I mean, what the heck, babe? What's got you so sick, baby? That's 20?
That's 20.
Okay. I know that's owie, baby. Her eye, to me, does not look as red as it did yesterday, Bran.
Doesn't it?
And I'm just going on memory, but it seemed like her eyes were a little redder, but maybe...
Well, I do too.
Okay. But
get a little hydration in it.
But that swelling around the face and eyes,
Yeah.
it's unilateral. I mean, and it doesn't seem like it's a bite. Blister beetle. What other things should I look for? You know, do some research.
Look up symptoms. You know, she's off her feed. She's.
Oh,
I hear
baby.
gut sounds.
You do hear gut sounds?
Did you just hear that?
Is that gut sound?
That gurgle?
Yeah.
You didn't hear that?
No, I heard it. I just thought she was moaning.
No, well, she did that too.
Sweetie. I hope this antibiotic helps. Yeah, we're going to have to do it again. Okay. I mean, she's not feeling good if she's not even putting a fight up.
No, she's not at all.
Hang on.
Go, honey. No, 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 no. Don't you go down.
Okay, watch out, Bandito. Come on, baby. That's a girl. That's a good
I thought she
girl.
was going to lay down.
Good girl. You should chase that nasty old cat. Yeah.
Well, it's been probably about a week, and this 134 cow, we brought her in and kept more observation going, give her some antibiotic, was really trying to figure out what was going on, and had nothing. So she died during the night. She didn't suffer, she just laid down and died. There's no paddling or anything like that showing the disruption of the ground where she was struggling. She just laid down. So she died, just stretched her body out. Her neck is not thrown back like she's in pain. So, I mean, that's good. You know, you don't want to lose them. And it's a matter of, if you can't figure it out, I suspect she had an injury probably to her belly, because the feces was kind of black like blood, and so we were trying to fight an infection, see if we could stop that, and it was just too late. So doesn't always end well. Thanks for stopping by.